It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And guess what's in our list today for the season of Cookies Galore? It is the famous Gingerbread Cookies AIP version. So stick around for the making of this super fun holiday tradition with AIP compliant ingredients. Salute everyone! What's cooking? Welcome to AIP Limitless Recipes. If you have not seen any of my previous tutorials yet, my name is Grace, a full-time laboratory scientist navigating through the early stages of Hashimoto's disease and now an AIP recipe detective. The goal of this channel is to help those who are in the autoimmune protocol journey or those who are just simply looking into anti-inflammatory and clean recipes of having options and substitution ideas of still being able to cook our favorite dishes with AIP-compliant ingredients. This tutorial will be in two parts: the baking of our gingerbread cookies and the making of our vanilla icing AIP version. So stay until the end for that recipe and some clever tips of decorating our spiced treat. First, we need to prepare the following for our gingerbread, of which this recipe can make to about 15 to 18 cookies depending on the sizes of your cookie cutters. So feel free to double or triple up this recipe if you need to. A half cup of coconut flour, a quarter cup and a tablespoon of tapioca starch, a quarter teaspoon of sea salt, half teaspoon of baking soda, 1.5 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of powdered ginger, 3 tablespoons of date molasses or unsulfured blackstrap molasses, 2 tablespoons of melted ghee or avocado oil, 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 teaspoon pure vanilla extract, 2 teaspoon apple cider vinegar, a tablespoon of powder gelatin, a tablespoon of hot water, and of course, our stainless steel cookie cutter, which I bought from Amazon, and I will link it down in the description box below. This cookie cutter set comes with 6 different shapes in 3 different sizes. In a large bowl, we combine these dry ingredients: coconut flour, tapioca starch, sea salt, baking soda, ground cinnamon, and powdered ginger. And we mix it well. Into another smaller bowl, we mix our wet ingredients: the date molasses, melted ghee, honey, and the vanilla extract. And to make our gelatin egg, because we cannot have dairy in this protocol, we put the apple cider vinegar, gelatin powder, and hot water whisked to combine into a smaller container. Then we put all our dry and wet ingredients together and we mix it well. Once the dough is fully mixed, we transfer it to a saran wrap, shape it into a ball, and chill it in the fridge for an hour. And while we are waiting for the dough to chill, we can prepare our vanilla icing AIP version with some clever tips of adding natural ingredients for some colors. Isn't this fun? Please consider subscribing if you found value of the contents of this channel. So hit that subscribe button and notification bell to alert you of our weekly fun and whole food AIP recipes. To proceed, for our AIP vanilla icing, we need the following: a cup of palm shortening, a quarter cup of tapioca starch, a quarter cup of maple syrup, a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, a pinch of salt, and we whisk it using a hand mixer. Then we divide this into 3 portions for our 3 color variations, which is about 2 tablespoons of each color. 2 tablespoons for cream or white icing, 2 tablespoons for the green icing, and 2 tablespoons for our red icing. For the green icing, we add a tablespoon of matcha powder. Mix it thoroughly to achieve an even and nice green color. For our red icing, we can add a tablespoon of the cranberry sauce, less the fruit, or also using a pureed beet, whatever is available. Mix it well to achieve that beautiful red color. And then we transfer the AIP icing into a piping bag. Right now, I ran out of the piping bag, but I have an ice candy wrapper to get the job done. However, to make it less messy, I transfer the icing first into the piping container like this and empty all the contents into the bag. We set it aside and use it later once we're ready to decorate our cookies. Now, we can preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and we can line our baking sheet with parchment paper in preparation for our cut gingerbread cookies. Now our dough should be chilled and ready. We will place it in between two sheets of parchment paper. I like to press it down. And we roll it out on all sides, keeping it to a certain thickness of about 1/8 to 1/4 inch, using a rolling pin. Then we cut the flattened dough using the gingerbread cutter or any cookie cutter you have available. And we roll the extra dough as needed to cut more, and repeat a few times until there's not enough dough to shape and cut. And we bake it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit in the middle rack to about 8 to 10 minutes. You may want to adjust the baking time according to the size of your cookies. Bigger and thicker cuts will require longer time. Please take note that these cookies are not going to rise, but they are usually ready when the edges are slightly crispy. And we allow it to cool down completely before removing or decorating the cookies. Now for the fun part, we can decorate our gingerbread cookies using our prepared AIP vanilla icing. It doesn't have to be perfect. We just have fun in this process of icing our gingerbread cookies. Ta-da! Ladies and gentlemen, our Christmas classic gingerbread cookies AIP version. Let's give this one a try. Soft in the middle and a little crispy on the edge. Just nice. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial as much as I did. And more importantly, is that it helped you find the solution to your cravings to this classic Christmas treat. Until next week, be healed and be blessed. 谢谢。